What's up, everybody? Good evening. Good evening. Hope you guys had a great day. Uh, I gotta be honest with you. It was hard for me to come on here tonight. Uh, just after that game, just the Knicks just sucked the life out of me, guys. Oh my god, Julius Randle missing free throws, turnovers, just coached going with four guards instead of putting Obi Toppin in the game. I just didn't understand what he was trying to do and what was going on. You know, Julius Randle played a good, solid game up until when he missed those key free throws and that costly turnover. You know, we stat wise, you were doing good against them. 66 points in the paint, 19 assists, 39 rebounds. You were even, 81% from the free throw line, but we missed key free throws at the end, and we shot 51% from the field, and we still managed to lose. 119 to 115, even though it's really 119 to like 111 because the last 4 points didn't even matter. I'm disgusted. I don't even have the energy tonight. Hope my partner has some energy to go with because I was just ready for bed and just grossed out tonight by the New York Knicks. But let's get Zenray in here and see what he got to say. Maybe he can lighten up my mood because your boy is just grossed out right now. I'm Juby the Tubi, and you're here with family above everything. And here's Zenray from Zenray Sports TV.
Hey, Juby, the Tubi, welcome.
Hello, Zenray. How you doing, man?
Tonight's game. I mean, was mentioning about Taj Gibson, the old reliable, the leader, the guy with the smarts, commits a really dumb, gets two technical fouls back to back, was thrown out of the game. Obviously, there was no Jericho Sims. I don't know why he didn't come in the game, and there was no Nolas Noel. So you had to play heavy minutes with Mitchell Robinson, and he played a great
He was
game.
gassed. He was gassed out.
He was exhausted. So then you had to go in with a small lineup, and then you had Randall, who had 4 turnovers. He had a total of 7 turnovers this evening. Had a great game in terms of stats. He had 30 points. He led the Knicks with 30 points. He had 39 minutes of play. He had 7 turnovers, 2 block shots, 6 assists, 12 rebounds. But if you're going to be the leader of this team, you have to hold on to the ball. And you have to get your free throws in. He missed like 3 crucial free throws that could have changed the tide of the game. And you even saw Thibodeau pull him over to the side and say, relax. He had his hands on his knees. He was gassed. Look, the Knicks, the Knicks beat themselves tonight. I'm not gonna take any credit from the Bulls. DeRozan had a great game. Vukovic was killing from threes. Levine had 27. Vukovic had 27. DeRozan with 34. And even that, we gave him the game with the turnovers and I hit it on free throws.
Listen, like I was explaining to the chat, Ray, it was really hard for me to come on tonight. I'm just disgusted by, I'm tired of the Knicks coming on and playing 2 good quarters or 1.5. They don't show up the first half. It's just terrible basketball. Enough is enough already. Julius Randle did play a decent game up until that 4th quarter where he really destroyed us with those costly free throws misses and that crucial turnover late in the game, which could have changed the game. Derrick Rose had a chance to either, I think, take a 1-point lead or to tie it, and he missed a shot and he can't hit everything. I don't know why we went with that 4-guard lineup with Julius Randle at the end. I think Obi Toppin should have been in there at least to bring some size.
It just shows you right there. They have no confidence. He has no confidence in Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin was a little wild and loose. He was like wild stallion this evening. But off the bench, he gave you 8 points. He gave you some energy. But he didn't look like the Obi Toppin. And I've noticed that Obi Toppin is afraid to shoot that 3 now. He's giving up that ball. He's so more effective when he just takes that shot with confidence. He's not doing that. Tibbs is seeing something I think that we saw tonight. Obi didn't play a great game. He was bumbling the ball. He was letting people go by him on a slam dunk. His defense, you can saw, was a little weak tonight. So I think maybe that's what we've been seeing in practice. And I don't know, where's Jericho Sims? Is he injured? Why wasn't he in the game?
He's not. I don't understand it. Like I said, Mitchell Robinson, man, salute to you. Player of the game tonight. Warrior, he was just gassed out, man. The guy didn't. I think he played the whole entire third and almost the fourth quarter. He sat down only for a minute. He was exhausted. 5 blocks. Just a phenomenal presence, and we missed him with the last 5 minutes to go in the game. I would have liked to sat him earlier, so we could have him in the end. I just didn't understand coach's rotation tonight. I gotta be honest with you.
Listen, his rotation, Drew, don't let me cut you off and be disrespectful, but his rotations were fine. But when Taj Gibson gets thrown out of the game for foolish technical fouls, okay, you got the first one, get the point, you made your point across, but now to wave and wave the hand like that, even though the officials kind of was a little short fused, you should have walked away from it. But you don't start doing that. I mean, I know you're a veteran, but you didn't act like a veteran tonight. If Taj Gibson was in that game, it changed the whole dynamics of the Knicks. And the Knicks probably win this game. But you can't have only one big man and have nobody else coming up and hoping that Julius Randle can defend Vukovic. And I mean, maybe you could have put Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin didn't look all that great tonight.
No, he did. He hasn't honestly looked good the last 2 nights. I know I stand behind the guy and I want him to play. But even last game, I saw him a little bit, not with the same energy that I've been seeing him. He might be getting frustrated, man. I think his emotions is getting to him. And he has to understand this is a business. He's still a young rookie. I know he's not a rookie really technically, but he's still only 1 year into the league. And you have to earn your minutes and you got to earn your spot. And the way to do it is to shut up and do what you got to do out on the court and let your game speak for it and not let your mouth use the words. Julius Randle kept his composure tonight a little bit better. No technical fouls. But like I said, missed three free throws. 3 in the fourth quarter and a bad turnover. But that turnover was because he was gassed out. Coach went up to him. He had his hands on his knees. He was hyperventilating. The man was exhausted. He was playing defense, blocking shots. You can't ask more from that guy tonight.
Well, here's the thing. I understand that. If you're gassed out, don't handle the ball. Give it to somebody else who can handle the ball.
That's what happens when you don't have a true point guard, though.
But you had Burks in there. You had Fournier who was shooting the ball well. I mean, you had Quickly on the floor too,
and Rose.
I mean, because you had a small lineup, so he was going with the small lineup against him, thinking you'd catch some fire, but it didn't work out. Is because once again Randle was trying to do too much at the end, and that is he scored his 30 points in 39 minutes. He had a good game, not a great game because he missed 3 free throws. He shot nothing from 3-point range.
He's slowing down on shooting from the outside, which I like, though. I like that.
Yeah, and he was passing the ball because when you get 6 assists and 12 rebounds, you're doing something right. At the end, he made a bad move. He knew the double team was coming. He fumbled the ball. He should have passed that ball out too quickly, or to anybody. But look, I don't really want to talk about the game. I mean, I'm kind of just in the frustrated mode. I'm gonna have to meditate long hours after this broadcast. But let me go over the numbers of DeRozan, Nick Killer, and not once did you see Grimes. That surprised me.
Well, no, we saw Grimes today. We saw him. You probably walked. It was so fast. You probably went to the restroom and got yourself a drink of water. That's how fast it was. Quentin Grimes. Let me pull it up. He entered the game today. He played for 3 minutes today. And let me just tell you, I know you're gonna say DeMarcus DeRozan and Vucevic and
he was in for 6 minutes and he had 1 rebound. I guess I know what happened.
But the one who absolutely killed the Knicks tonight and is not even gonna show up if you don't even know about it or if you don't look at the stats was Alex Caruso, Prince of Thieves. The guy was all over the ball. The defensive specialist. I've never seen something like that like I seen tonight. He's the one who stole the ball from Julius Randle. That was one of his many steals tonight.
But if you look at the numbers, their numbers are equally the same, except the free throws. We missed 5 free throws. They only missed 1. So we shot 81%, 95%. The rebounds were the same. The assist, the Knicks had 19. They had 24.
We destroyed them in the paint, though.
The blocks were the same. The turnovers was the key. We had 3 more turnovers, and they scored We scored 21. They scored 11. So I mean, where did they lose this game? They lost. The Knicks have 19 fast break points. I mean, the stats show that the Knicks won this game. I mean, if you look by the stats alone, you know the Knicks won this game. Where did they lose the game? Down crucial moments when you have those turnovers. And that's where we lost the game. I mean, I can't say Randall lost the game for us, but when you miss 3 free throws and you have like 3 or 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter, which kills momentum, at this point, you're right. Put Obi in there. Maybe he didn't have a great game, but I know look, I don't know where to start. The only thing I'm telling you right now, the Knicks are 11-11. They have a lot of work ahead of them. I like where they're going with the team, but this is a fundamental loss because the Knicks can hold on to the ball. They turned over the ball. And because I look at the numbers, the Knicks have the edge in everything except the assists.
Even the points in the paint, Knicks had 66 and Chicago had 42. They destroyed them in the inside.
And I noticed once again the Knicks weren't getting calls, the fouls as well. This was like a heavyweight fight. It was crazy, up and down, up and down. It wasn't the most cleanest of games, but look, at the end, I think where they beat us was at the free throw line. They got more free throws because they only won by 4 points. We shot 37% from 3. They shot 34. We shot 49. They shot 49% from the field. We shot 51. So we shot 34% and 51 from the field, and they shot 37 from 3 and 49. So if you look at those numbers, they were 3% or more on the 3-point range. They hit almost all their free throws, but it's the turnovers, the key turnovers at the end. That's what killed us.
Yeah, and I don't know if you were watching the very last 2 minutes of that game. Emmanuel quickly was hesitant to shoot a 3-pointer. He had the ball on the right side of the wing, and rather than take it, he pump faked it. Was hesitant because I saw it in him. He was ready to let it go, and he hit the last couple of shots. He didn't start off the night good, but I don't know why he didn't shoot that ball. I gotta be honest with him. Maybe Julius Randle was screaming at him.
That was set up for Julius. That was a pump fix to give it to Julius. But when he saw Julius covered, he double pumped and shot the ball, and it was off a shot. I mean, see, this is what happens. You play that one-on-one ball. Julius was kind of hot. He was carrying the team to a little bit at that fourth quarter. So I think quickly was trying to get that ball to Julius down low. Obviously, it didn't work. Listen, you look at that starting rotation for the Knicks. It was not bad. 30 points from Randall, 9 points from Robinson, 16 from Burke, 16 from Fournier, 15 from Quickly. You got Rose for 16 points. Look. Once again, we're letting the team score 119 points, so our defense is not where it should be. Once again, back-to-back nights. The other night we gave up 100 points. If we can make a couple of defensive stops here, because DeRozan killed us at the end.
They scored 37 on us in the first quarter. That's unacceptable. 37, 32 second quarter, and then 20, and then 30. That's way too many points if you want to be considered a defensive team to be giving up points per quarter.
Juby, at this point, I don't know. The Knicks lose once again, 119-115. They made a comeback, but they came up short. The Knicks, DeRozan and Levine helped the Bulls hang on to beat the Knicks. Levine is something special as well. I mean, the points he scored, it's amazing. He's just when he was a free agent, people were talking about it.
He is a free agent next season again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay. But I think they're going to lock him up, especially with the season they're having. They're going to offer him the bag. I don't even want to get into that conversation. We missed R.J. Barrett tonight. I think R.J. Barrett defensively would have made a bigger difference against a couple of players, and he would have opened up the floor a little bit as well. So hopefully he feels better. I'm hearing he's really sick. They don't want to specify what it is just yet. So
they're protecting from COVID. It could be COVID. That's the last thing I heard.
So I hope he's all right. But I don't know, man. Like I said, it's to me, it's like playing a guessing game with this rotation for me every single night. We had a Kevin Knox sighting tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Knox, he got a 3-pointer in, so good kudos to Kevin Knox. But when is the last time we've seen Kevin Knox? So this is what I'm saying. This rotation is just absurd to me. Like, I don't get it. Like, you got, like you said, Jericho Sims sitting there. You're gonna give Kevin Knox? Well, I don't even know how many minutes he played. He played 4 minutes. So Grimes had 6, Knox had 4, and that was it. And you had Jericho Sims sitting in there. That could have helped you with a body. I don't know.
The Knicks led by 2. With I think about three minutes left of the game, and just like a minute later, the Bulls went on a run. They went on a 21-4 spurt. Went 28-13. They added 6 straight points toward the end of the first quarter. We're talking about the first quarter, and they had a 37-17 lead, and then Knicks scored the last point. So the first quarter, like you said, was a killer quarter, 37-19. So this is where that's the quarter that the Knicks lost the game. If you look at it, because if you give up 37 points in that first quarter, usually that happens to us in the third quarter, but it happened to us in the first quarter. But you're right. I think you hit it right in the head. The first quarter is where we lost that game at.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get worse, guys. Like I said, it gotta get worse to get better. Saturday we got Denver, powerhouse. The Jokers come into town, and it's a matinee game. It's at 1:00 start at the Garden.
I hate to be a Nick Doomer. The Knicks are not gonna win that game.
It's just crazy. Like I'm looking at their schedule. They got the Nuggets on Saturday. They got the Spurs Tuesday, the Pacers, the Raptors, and then the Bucks. And then the Warriors. We don't even want to talk about the red-hot Golden State Warriors right now. That they only lost to Phoenix Suns. That's the only loss recently that they've had, really, to them. So, I don't know, man.
Look, right now, the Knicks right now is a 500 team right now, which they are. And I don't see right now. I can see the Knicks going on anywhere from a 7 to 10 game winning streak when everything's cohesive going together. I like the fact Kemba Walker was cheering the guys on. I love that spirit in him. A guy who got benched. I mean, not too many people take that well, but he understands the team player. So I think we have the right components. It's just that the turnovers killed us tonight. It happens. I can't blame the kid on Julius. Yes, he missed some free throws. He had some turnovers. But collectively, that first quarter, you go 37 points. That's a killer. Your defense in the third quarter with a big difference. They only scored 20 points. If you could have matched that in the fourth quarter and given them 20 points, the Knicks win this game. So it came down to that first quarter and not playing the defense they should have been playing. The same defense they were playing in the third, playing the fourth.
The Knicks are like a Toyota Camry, an old Toyota Camry or an old Honda. You gotta, in the wintertime, you gotta rev it up, start it up a little bit until they get going. And I noticed that about them. It's always either in the first quarter or in the third quarter, where they get down by 21 points, 18 points, and then they get nice and warm, and then the car is ready to go. But they gotta figure it out, man, because they can't keep coming out flat, whether it's the first quarter or right after halftime. Like I said. You got 4 quarters, 12 minutes. Don't give me 20 minutes of great basketball and give me the rest of mediocre G League basketball.
I agree. It feels like you buy a lemon. You end up getting a 1969 get out and push. I don't know. This game is a tough game to swallow. The Knicks could have done a lot more defensively in that fourth quarter, including the turnovers, killed that whole run. That third quarter was amazing. I mean, after play that third quarter, I thought the Knicks were going to push and win this game in the fourth, and they could have. They had the opportunity to do it. There was a point they were up by 2 points. They could have been up by more. Julius misses some free throws. It could have been up by 4. Then he misses another free throw coming down later on at a 2. He missed 3 crucial free throws, made a big difference in the game, and then those costly turnovers that he had in the fourth quarter kind of killed us. I mean, there's nothing else to say, Juby. I mean, I'm done with the Knicks this evening. I don't know what else you have to kind of cap.
I'm pretty much done myself. Like I said, you messaged me and we said we're gonna do a podcast, and I was just like, wait a minute, today's Thursday. I was just so upset that my whole train of thought was just gone. I was just ready to go lay down, put my partner's meditation, sleepy music. Check it out because I'm going to need a high dosage of that tonight because I think we need to send some of that to Tom Thibodeau because his face, he looks like as red as a tomato tonight. Oh, man.
He was not happy. But listen, I think things are going to get better before they get worse. With that said, Juby, thanks for coming on this difficult evening. You can catch Juby the Tubi, A Family Above Everything. Coming up for the holiday season, they make a whole bunch of good stuff that they can ship to you and contact Juby the Tubi.
Appreciate it. Everybody who's watching on YouTube and on Facebook, links are in the bio. We just put up a new website on Facebook for social media. This way, if you don't have the actual bio, you can just click on the Facebook link and it takes you right to it. So check it out. Right now, it's 40% off of all merchandise listed for the holiday season. She's kind of giving back to you guys for helping her blow up. She wants to give back to you guys. So it's 40% off of everything on the site. So check it out because that Christmas time is coming and it makes the perfect gift.
Hey, listen, 40% off. That's a great deal. Even at full price is a good deal, but getting 40% is a great deal. And you also can check me out at Zenray TV at Twitter, and you can check out my meditation channel at Zenray Zen for Life at YouTube. I'm gonna go on, definitely do an hour of that tonight, kind of relax my mind, body, and soul. With that said, let peace enlighten you, and let's hope it enlightens the Knicks on the next game against Denver. With peace, passion, and love, knowing that the best is yet to come. Juby.
Later, brother. Have a good night, man.
We'll do a pregame on Sunday, I guess, morning of that Saturday game with Denver, okay?
All right. Sounds good, brother. Take it easy, man.
Final score, the Knicks lose 119-115. Juby and Zen Ray out.
Later, brother. Peace. All right, guys. That was Zen Ray with Zen Ray Sports TV. Check him out. Great guy, great stuff, great content. Like I said, he got his meditation music. Really good stuff, guys. So definitely want to check that out. And, it was hard for me to come on tonight. Like I said, I was ready to hit the sack. I was uninspired. But we got to do what we got to do. We do this for you guys, good or bad. But with that said, guys, I want you to enjoy the rest of your evening. And we will see you Sunday morning. As always, family above everything, guys. Stay safe. Peace.
We are the New York Knicks. 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 Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. We're back on track, here we come. League is done in 21 and the Knicks are on a run. And I'll tell you with Tibbs, we a bit too much to handle. With Barrett, Bullock, Burst, and Randall, it's the Knicks and we're taking back our place. Everyone's gearing up with a mask on their face. The guard's going crazy and they're doing it for a reason. 21 is the Knickerbocker season. You better believe the Knicks got all that it takes. We're shooting 3-pointers and we're running fast breaks. If your defense makes a mistake, then bam! Robbie Duncan's in your face. This is a team you don't wanna miss. We are New York. We are the New York Knicks. Go New